It is the start of a brand new month, September, from Coinbase. Well, it's September now, and what does this mean? It's time to retreat and defend the XRP castle once again. Why? Because not only do we have the Bitcoin maxis attacking us, then we got the Ethereum furry community that were on us. After Ethereum, we had Link Marines, the Link Marines guys, and now we have the Litecoin S-Coin community that are attacking us. So at this point, it's a never-ending cycle of every other community known to mankind within this cryptosphere that literally just keeps attacking no other community except XRP. Litecoin slams XRP Swift replacement narrative. According to Litecoin, XRP is being marketed to retail investors under the illusion that demand for the token will skyrocket in the future based on the assumption that global banking systems are secretly planning to adopt it as a replacement for Swift. Because, the XRP community is absolutely strong, and it's just strange how literally every coin out there just keeps attacking XRP. Litecoin doesn't, or I don't think they have attacked Bitcoin or ETH, right? Has the ETH folks attacked Bitcoin? Don't think so. From the Bearable Bull, the altcoin hate towards XRP is fear. They know who is superior. It's only a matter of time, and they know who the big boss is. From Litecoin. Fun fact: a comet smells like rotten eggs. Oh, I think this is the original tweets, guys. Most scientists say the closest comparison to this phenomenon on Earth is the idea that tokens called XRP would be sold off to retail investors with the illusion that the digital bank drive-up tube is worth more than money it transfers back and forth, because there are only so many tokens in existence and everyone will want one, because the banking systems of the world will have been quietly making deals for over a decade to make XRP the replacement for Swift, and the president is sleeping with red garlic mouse. That's funny because Charles Hoskinson the other day did say that Swift is about to die, right? Swift is about to die. But guess what, Litecoin? You want to talk about XRP? Well, I think you guys should be worried about your own founder. I'm not kidding. Litecoin founder Charlie Lee says he sold all his holdings in the cryptocurrency. Laugh out loud. This is hilarious. Their own founder dumped on his own community, literally dumped on their heads, guys. His own community, the Litecoin community, was exit liquidity for Charlie Lee back in end of 2017, when he made his millions and billions off of the Litecoin community. The founder, by the way, he's like, oh, screw this, I give up on this project. He used you guys and abused you guys, and then made you guys his exit liquidity. How does that sound? So maybe that's why they're upset here. They still hold that grudge, which is hilarious. The creator of Litecoin has sold off all of his holdings in the cryptocurrency he created. If you had the belief of your coin standing strong, you wouldn't even sell, right? Or at least not all of it. If you were to sell some. Charlie Lee, who founded Litecoin 2011, said on Reddit Wednesday that he had sold and donated all of his Litecoin tokens over the past few days. Are we sure about that? Except for some physical ones he kept as collectibles. So wait, what? So Litecoin is a collectible now? In comparison to a art project? Wait, that's hilarious. Lee said that he's sometimes accused of talking about the price of digital currency on Twitter for personal benefit. Well, obviously, he literally sold the top of the market. Okay? Obviously, it was for personal benefit. You guys realize this? If it wasn't for personal benefit, Charlie Lee would have been Satoshi Nakamoto, the equivalence of Satoshi Nakamoto, and he wouldn't have sold a single Litecoin. Supposedly he donated some of his profits as well. I don't know about that, but that's an issue, right? So this is why the Litecoin community is attacking XRP, because they have trauma and they're trying to send their anger to other projects, right? Some people even think I short Litecoin, he said. He definitely did. Basically sold. So in a sense, it is a conflict of interest for me to hold Litecoin and tweet about it because I have so much influence. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's just ridiculous, guys. Now, Litecoin, he already knew was a disaster from the beginning of time. Litecoin are usually about 20 times cheaper to send compared to XRP. However, Litecoin's transactions are about 100 times slower to confirm. Now are we starting to understand, right? I don't know what's going on with Twitter, guys, and XRP FUD, but it's literally off the charts. It's on overdrive from Charting Guy. You know, let's not even talk about the fundamentals. Let's talk about value, price, because that's what the market only cares about. Fun fact, XRP 880% in the green compared to Litecoin only 173%. If you go to Litecoin versus, or at least Litecoin's chart, guys, this is what you call a stable coin. Okay, this is what you call a stable coin. Started here, present day. It has been consolidating since. So I understand Litecoin's frustration, guys. I understand the community's frustration here, but I don't know why they're attacking XRP, right? When they should probably start moving the price of Litecoin higher. Okay, but they wouldn't. Here's a better look at Litecoin's charts, guys, and then we'll compare it to XRP, right? All of Litecoin. Oh, it seems like Litecoin started like at a few dollars here, so it did go up a bunch, but again, basically from 2017 era to now, it's just been a stable coin, right? But compared to XRP here, now you're about to realize the difference. The difference in community, project, utility, value, founders, it's all started from pennies to where's it now, right? At least it's not as rangy as Litecoin, guys. It's moving in an uptrend here. This is XRP versus Litecoin, outperforming Litecoin to the highest order, to the highest degree here, right? So you're better well off holding XRP versus Litecoin, guys. And this thing is just gonna keep going up compared to Litecoin. Remember when Litecoin was a top 5 coin? Me neither. It was so long ago. Remember when XRP was a top 3 coin? Me too, like today. Exactly. This is CoinMarketCap historical snapshot, September 17th, 2017. XRP was ranked number 4. Litecoin was ranked number 5th, head to head. But what a day this was, guys. I remember Litecoin was up there. And this was when Charlie Lee was dumping on his own community heads. Compared to now. Where's Litecoin? All the way down at rank 21. How low they have fallen. Literally. And metaphorically. Not to mention, Litecoin is a Bitcoin fork. In altcoin, the term used to refer to cryptocurrencies that are not Bitcoin. Litecoin is based on the same underlying blockchain and verification method as Bitcoin, but there are several key differences that might help you decide which is right for you, for your interests and goals. I would honestly buy Bitcoin rather than Litecoin. I thought Litecoin was dead. I remember I bought Litecoin back in 2018, I believe, when I first started my crypto journey, but it felt too cheap here, right? It didn't feel unique at all. And I guess the future proved that Litecoin wasn't unique at all, right? It fell like as many other coins fell. But the real question is, why are all these coins and communities attacking XRP? From Good Morning Crypto, why is XRP attacked often? Here's your answer with Paul Barron.
Every time we start to see certain camps start to attack the XRP camps, which is so ironic that this is so tribal in crypto in general, is that the camps that attack, whether they're bot driven or they're actually human driven, it creates a response mechanism from the XRP community.
The crazy part is Litecoin here, it's literally the actual Twitter account behind Litecoin. the crypto project that posted this, not Litecoin maxis, right? Not their supporters or fans, but literally the project itself, right?
Which enhances the algorithm and now has almost like a bit of an incentive structure. So every negative thread on XRP generates 10x in algorithmic engagement. So every time that we get a Bitcoiner, an ETH maxi, a Solana, it doesn't matter, you name it, one community of that, they attack XRP. We're watching this on the MSI, and it only amplifies the message of XRP. And I'm like, what are these guys not getting?
Interesting. So I think he was stating here that the reason projects such as Litecoin, right, and all these other communities attack XRP is because it boosts their engagement on social media, but it indirectly, or I guess directly, helps XRP, right? Because the XRP community defends its own loved token, its own precious token. Okay, so we turn that negativity, transmute it into positivity, basically. Fun fact, you hear blue whales' heartbeat from over 2 miles away, which is the complete opposite of XRP whales since they are all dead on the inside. Yeah, you may want to say that to Charlie Lee as well. The once used to be a big whale, now dead since he dumped on your heads. Guess what? I'm still here. Beaches. Yeah, guys, I don't know. This thing is just getting crazy. Not funny, device. We just killed another community. Congratulations. Keep on coming. Not funny, device. But it's as always, see ya.